Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe. Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis. Despite all the reported injuries over the last few weeks, Seth Rollins, Nikki Bella, Tony Nese, WWE are still in a much better place roster-wise than they were heading into last year's WrestleMania. Rollins is expected to be back in time for his match against Triple H, Nikki can work through her neck issues, and Finn Balor will reportedly be back in action soon. Well, he was until his latest setback. Balor has posted on Twitter the bad news that he cut his finger while chopping peppers. I hear the Demon King makes a hell of a lasagna. Considering the man finished his SummerSlam match against Seth Rollins with a busted shoulder, I think he'll just about push through this one. Darren Young, however, won't be back in time for WWE's biggest show of the year following his elbow injury at a main event taping last month. He's revealed on Instagram that he's scheduled for serious surgery and that there is no time frame as to when I will be back. Someone else who's been off WWE TV for a while, the 29th November episode of SmackDown Live to be exact, is the Demon Kane. Not the Demon King, the Demon Kane. I'm glad they're on different brands. The Wrestling Observer newsletter is reporting that Kane's been out of action to deal with several nagging injuries. Bar a hand injury that kept him out for a month back in 2000, Kane is the rarest type of big man wrestler, one that's hardly missed any time despite working a relatively full schedule for over 2 decades. The Undertaker, for comparison, is only 2 years older, but has a long list of physical damage. Kane has decided to fill his time off with irony, recently tweeting an article on how to choose and use a fire extinguisher. In the weirdest, currently injured WWE wrestler update though, we have Paige, who is still out recovering from her neck surgery last October. The Wrestling Observer are reporting her current in-ring return is scheduled for around April or May. But as we've come to learn from the last year, nothing with Paige is that simple. As a brief recap, since around WrestleMania time last year, she's started dating Alberto Del Rio in real life, got injured, got suspended twice, at least one of those being for an illegal substance according to WWE, tried to leave WWE, made very critical comments about WWE on social media, and now, because all that isn't convoluted enough, is getting a film made about her life by Rock the Dwayne Johnson's production company and WWE Studios. Going by that last and most recent piece of news, you'd think relations are improving between Paige and WWE, and then she speaks to TMZ with her boyfriend Del Rio. There's more chance of this one fighting in the cage, Del Rio joked, pointing to Paige when asked if he'd fight for his MMA promotion Combate Americas. Then he winked at the camera for his Amigos in Stamford, a reference to WWE's headquarters. Paige then spoke about her increasing interest in MMA. I've actually really enjoyed it. I'm like, I want to start training every single week. She even posted about the new hobby on Twitter, tagged along with Del Rio to his practice for his movie, joined in, and now I'm addicted. Getting taught by my love. So fun, with a video of her getting Del Rio in an armbar. This MMA fighter career path got a lot less jokey, however, when the Wrestling Observer newsletter reported, from what we understand, there is talk about her making the switch. She would first have to get a WWE release. Some feel that won't be difficult, as WWE may be happy to release her at this point. Meltzer points out, though, that the new WWE Studios movie deal might change those feelings. What are your predictions for all the wrestling this weekend? Tell me about SmackDown's Elimination Chamber, New Japan's New Beginning in Osaka with Shibata versus Will Ospreay, which is the match I'm most looking forward to this weekend, Impact Wrestling's One Night Only, Joker's Wild, and What Culture Pro Wrestling's True Destiny show in the comments down below. If you want to find out about Vince McMahon teasing Roman Reigns going to SmackDown, or who is really behind Goldberg's WWE return success, click the videos to the left and subscribe. I've been Ollie Davis, and that was wrestling.